What's good, guys? Um, those that get into the conspiracy theory stuff with Bill Murray will find this article interesting. Um, and I was just researching a little bit on Bill Murray since he is the owner of the Caddyshack restaurant, which is inside the Crowne Plaza at Rosemont, which is where Kanika Jenkins was found murdered. Anywho, it's from popdust.com and it's under the culture section. And the article title is "What Does Bill Murray Know About the ATL PF Chang's?" And then in smaller print it says that it's the Illuminati headquarters, duh. And then it shows a little gif of Bill Murray saying, "Now I have to kill all of you." It's a quote from a movie. This was wrote by Keith Baldwin on November the 1st, 2009. It says, "Why does Bill Murray want to work at the PF Chang's in the Atlanta airport?" In his recent appearance on Amy Schumer's podcast, Three Girls, One Keith, Murray expressed his admiration for that specific branch of the, quote, Chinese restaurant chain, remarking that it's one of the greatest places. It shows a picture of food, courtesy of TripAdvisor. It says anyone who's eaten at a PF Chang's can see the issue with this statement, and if you never have, you can simulate the experience at home with their range of microwavable frozen meals. At best, it's an underwhelming pastiche of East Asian cuisine. At worst, it's an underpaid service job in the world's busiest airport. Is Bill Murray just being his wacky random self, inserting himself into random contexts to the surprise and delight of strangers? Or maybe you think he was making some ironic commentary on the hellish existence of corporate service employment. No, and wrong. Bill Murray knows something that we don't about Concourse A of the Atlanta airport. Think about it. For decades, conspiracy theories have swirled around the Denver International Airport, which is supposedly a hub for the elite secret society known as the Illuminati. But why would this secretive organization make their home so obvious? One of the DIA's most notable landmarks is a 30-foot demonic horse that killed its creator. That is just way too on the nose. The only reason to mark your secret evil lair with such an ostentatious sign of evilness is if that's not your real evil hangout spot at all. And it shows a picture of the horse outside of the Denver International Airport, courtesy of Thrillist. The article goes on to say, the DIA is just the distraction to keep us from looking too closely at the real evil airport. Bill Murray has given us the key. He didn't say that the PF Chang's there is a great place. He said it's, quote, one of the great places, end quote. It's time to go full on Jeff Goldblum in Independence Day and crack this conspiracy wide open. And it shows that the symbol of change, courtesy of Getty Images, iStock photo. Is this first the evidence? Coca-Cola and CNN. I dare you to think of two organizations more aligned with elite global power than those. And where are they headquartered? New York? LA? Denver? No, they're both in Atlanta. We've already covered that Atlanta's airport is the busiest in the entire world, with more than 50 million travelers passing through each year. How else would you hide the dark, illicit activity of the Illuminati headquarters, if not through a constant flurry of human activity? ATL is also the hub for Delta Airlines, a famously evil company, and Delta is the triangular Greek symbol for change, as in, quote, the Illuminati uses the Delta Sky Club in Concourse A of the Atlanta airport as the control center for changing the course of global events. Next, Bill Murray. He does whatever he wants at all times and seems to be fully immune to cancellation. He's done some genuinely terrible stuff, yet the whole world loves to fawn over him. Is all that adulation just good will left over from Caddyshack and other movies where he attempts to murder large burrowing rodents? Impossible. The only answer is that he controls his reputation as a member of the Illuminati with access to all the elite powers and great places that membership entails. And finally, P.F. Chang's. Other than the fact that it's not the real name of any person ever, and must therefore stand for Powerful Forces of Change. What's suspicious about this location in particular? How about the fact that it opens at 6:30 a.m.? Every other location I've found is closed before 11 a.m. Who in the world wants to eat bad fake Chinese food pre-dawn? Not even bad fake Chinese people want that. There must be another purpose. And it shows a picture of Beyonce. At this point, the only explanation should be obvious, but I'll spell it out so the powers that be know that I'm watching them. The P.F. Chang's in the Atlanta International Airport contains a secret entrance into the Illuminati's subterranean headquarters, and Bill Murray was expressing his desire to move up in the ranks and gain access to the highest levers of power. We'll have to wait and see how Beyonce and Zuckerberg and Jonathan Taylor Thomas choose to respond. And then there's a copy of a Twitter post from P.F. Chang's that says, "Bill, you're hired. When can you start?" And then it's got an article that they posted with it from CNN that says, "Bill Murray applied for a job at P.F. Chang's." And that was on October 29th, 2019. So, interesting for those that are into the conspiracy theory. This article is from November 1st of 2019. I just thought I would share that for those that were interested. And I have one more little thing I wanted to show you. I'll have to find it first. Okay, I found it. Very interesting. I stumbled on this one day, and there's a lot of people in here that we're familiar with because of this case. But this is the Crowne Plaza Chicago O'Hare's City song and lyrics by Lofi Fink. And they put this on YouTube 6 years ago. But it's pretty interesting, to say the least. But if you pay very close attention, you'll see a lot of the key people that are employees of the Crowne Plaza. And without further ado, I'm going to play this.
Tired of living this country life, it's time to move up from the south. It seemed to have something for us, but now it's time to hit the bus. 60 miles of where it's at to finally get back on track. So come on boy, just take us home to the city, that's where we belong.
Did you recognize him? Back that up a little bit. Turn that down just a little bit because it's probably blaring on you guys.
Clouds with different names, 24-hour grocery stores for the kids hang out just like before. This is the place that we are sure could have Paris, London or Tokyo. Boy, it's great to be back home, the city that's where we belong. The city that's where we belong. We're excited for a change, but it doesn't mean that stay. Beginning feels like oh so great, but soon it turns to just okay. See, I've known this place for much too long, and you always want to be moving on. But still it's great to be back home, the city that's where we belong.
I thought you guys would get a kick out of that. Got a lot of familiar faces on there. No comments on the video though, which is interesting. And this big picture media, it's interesting. May need to do a little digging into that. Anywho, I hope you guys have a good day. I'm doing a lot of research. It's funny how that works when you have a lot of time on your hands and you're able to do so much, all the things that you find. I'm telling you, I wish I had had this much time on my hands back when this first happened. Anywho, have a good day. Have a good Saturday anyways.